partly Laing. Here's a look at what's coming up. It's a big vote for nutrition here in Baton Rouge as the Metro Council votes to fund an effort to close what's known as the grocery gap. We'll explain ahead. Good morning, everyone. We start you off with continuing coverage into that breaking news we first brought to you last night at 10. Now, this morning, one person is in custody after the Baton Rouge Special Response Team was called to a reported hostage situation. Now, it all played out on Avenue H near Woodcock Street last night. Police say they got reports that a man was forcing a woman into a home. When they got to the scene, they attempted to negotiate with that suspect, who's been identified as Curtis Miller. Eventually, Miller did come out of the home and left the scene with police. We'll be sure to bring you the latest updates and any new information surrounding this as it becomes available. And we have another update for you to that breaking news we first brought to you right here on Local 33 News Today yesterday morning. Baton Rouge fire investigators say that commercial building that went up in flames is a total loss. Now, the fire happened around 4:30 yesterday morning at what is believed to be a former bakery on Florida Boulevard. Now, once on the scene, officials say the structure was fully engulfed in flames, and we're told a gas line ruptured inside of that building, fueling this massive blaze. Now, what caused the fire is still under investigation this morning, but thankfully no injuries were reported. And happening this morning, the Baton Rouge Police Department's SWAT team is planning an active shooter training drill at Lee High School. Right, Ticia, thank you. And as you just heard, this is all in an effort to make sure students and parents feel safe while they send their kids to school. And we want to hear from you guys about this topic. So right now on social media, we're asking this question. Do you think your children are safe in Baton Rouge schools, and why? You, of course, can leave your comments at any time on our Facebook page. Just search WVLA Local 33. You can find this post, leave your comments, and your answers could show up right here on Local 33 News Today. Well, new this morning, it is a big vote for nutrition here in the capital city. The Metro Council voting to fund an effort to close what's known as the grocery gap.
That's right.
And we have new developments this morning in that heated disagreement within the East Baton Rouge Metro Council over how to fill Buddy Amoroso's seat. Now, if you recall, Tuesday, 4 Democratic council members announced they would not vote for anyone to replace a Republican colleague's seat. Well, now the group is taking that statement back, saying they will revisit the decision after speaking with Amoroso's wife, Denise, who has also expressed interest in filling her late husband's seat. Now, it's said that the original decision to not vote on a replacement was in an effort to get Governor John Bel Edwards to appoint a replacement in hopes of getting a Democrat to fill the seat. Breaking news is first at 6 this morning. We've just learned that the victim in a shooting that happened last night in Baton Rouge has died. Now, this all happened just before 8 o'clock in the 2000 block of 70th Avenue. Police say the victim, 34-year-old Lonnie Paul, was found suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. Investigators believe this shooting was the result of an altercation that took place over a dice game. Anyone with any information is urged to contact the Violent Crimes Unit or Crime Stoppers. That number there for you, 344-STOP. And new this morning, Baton Rouge fire investigators are investigating an overnight house fire, and they believe it was set intentionally. It all happened in the 1900 block of Nebraska Street around 10 o'clock last night. Firefighters arrived on the scene and found the blaze coming from the back of the home. It was quickly put out, but the rest of the home did receive smoke damage. Now, this morning, fire officials are ruling this an arson. If you have any information, you are asked to contact the Baton Rouge fire investigators. That number there for you, 225-354-1419. And I'm Carly Laing. Here's a look at what's coming up. The president announces his nominee to fill the open slot in the U.S. Supreme Court. This morning, we'll have details about his pick and reaction from state lawmakers. Good morning, everyone. We start you off this morning in your local election headquarters. President Donald Trump has announced his pick to fill the empty seat on the Supreme Court.
These are the results that could tell us which schools across the state and right here in the capital city are making the grades and which ones aren't.
We're going to check in now with Local 33's Ticia Muzinga. She joins us live this morning from the Louisiana Department of Education with more on what we can expect later today. Ticia, good morning. And like this family, several here in the capital city are having the conversation about how to reverse gun violence. Now, Monday, city leaders heard from parents who lost loved ones to these senseless crimes. Local 33's Dion Guillory explains this new push for peace. We've got Jaron here to help us. Jaron's going to be our person in the pool.
I'm drowning.
He's drowning. So this is what you need to do. You need to not get in the pool. You need to reach out, grab something, a noodle, anything you've got.
Help me quickly.
So reach, I'm sorry, Jaron. Reach and then throw him a life jacket, a safety ring, whatever he needs, and then that way he can calm himself and get to the side safely. And this helps avoid, you know, you're frantic in those situations. So this would help avoid him potentially pulling me under and vice versa. So some awesome tips there. And then real quick before we go to the break, the YMCA has a lot of great things that people might not know about to help you be able to work on your fitness. Thank you so much for joining us, Kristen. And remember, reach, throw, don't go if you end up in a drowning situation, but hopefully that does not happen. We're going to take a quick break. We have much more Local 33 news today when we return, so stay with us. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for kicking off your Friday. Let's dance it out real quick. Friday morning for joining us today. I'm Carly Laing.
And I'm Jaron Jordan. Well, it is
this morning. The world's longest wooden dragon boat is being rowed by more than 200 women. This is the week of weird world records, I think. It was in celebration of the Dragon Boat Festival. It's a traditional holiday there in China. The boat is more than 255 feet long, was certified as the world's longest of its kind by the Guinness Book of World Record in 2016. Officials say the dragon boat reflects the importance of the female rowers' ethnic minority to agriculture. So
pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah, that's neat.
It was not that long, and we didn't have 200 women rowing it, but
how do you do that together?
We didn't.
Come on, Susan, get in row. Like, how do you do this?
Exactly. I don't know.
All right. Well, we have much more Local 33 news today coming up after a quick break.
I will fire up the grill today. National Hot Dog Day, the day America celebrates that favorite summertime staple. Carly's flossing across the studio because she's so excited about this. National Hot Dog Day is declared each year by the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council. Go grab a hot dog.
You can do it. How do you do it?
I don't know. I'm not a good flosser. Not a good flosser.
I'm doing the dance. I hate everybody. Well, being that it is National Hot Dog Day, we want to hear from you guys. So we're asking this question on social media. What is your favorite toppings? Plural, because I like them all. Let us know your thoughts, and we could share your answers on air.
I don't know. I'm from Chicago, so I got to go real classic with the mustard, ketchup, relish.
What? Tomatoes, onions, relish, cheese, chili.
Yeah.
Put it all
Just add
on
it
the
all
hot
on
dog.
there. Make sure to sound off at any time on our Facebook page. All right, it's 6:53 on this Friday morning, and there he is. We were talking about him earlier today, Willie the Wasp, and how he's always here. And look at that. Right on cue. Thank you, Willie.
I heard y'all call
He heard
me.
I heard you. What
He just moved a little. I really think he can hear.
We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side, meteorologist Kevin Smith and Willie the Wasp is going to have one final check of our Friday forecast. Stay with us.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
Wonderful weekend.
Ooh,
I was like, where's that going? Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much for spending part of your Friday morning with us. We hope that you all have a what?
Wonderful weekend.
And we'll see you right back here on Monday morning.